Yo, so I'm gonna do a little new kind of series about 1v1ing subscribers. So, yeah, I think this guy said he might be platinum. So, obviously, we're gonna play it like it's our Road to GC series, and we'll try and explain it as best as I can. So we're not gonna be using flicks or anything in platinum. So. Obviously, there are platinums that can flick. I'm not saying that they can't, but we're just going to play by the ball here. We can see that he's not supersonic, so there's not too much threat. And we're going to turn around. We're going to face the ball. Now we want to take this inside. Get a bounce going, maybe. Turn into it. I'm just going to flip into it. Now we can maybe go for the demo here. And we can just turn around slowly. So he does spawn there, so too risky for us. So we're just going to try and play it. I didn't even mean to flick that. It's going to happen naturally. It's going to try and play it back. Now we're looking to see where he is. And there might be a gap infield. And there was. So he peeled off a little bit too much. I'm not saying that's a bad thing of like peeling off to the side and defending from the side like that. But when you open up the midfield too much, yeah, bad things can happen. Yeah, a bit unlucky. No problem. I didn't even tell him I'm recording this, so might be a little bit of a shock to him. Is it gonna front flip? It's good. It's a very good save. This guy might be diamond. No, actually, I'm not sure. I'll ask him after we're done. So I don't want to carry it for too much. Oh, so he's coming in, so we're just gonna jump behind the ball. Look to see where he is. Grab all the boost. Now there's not much of an angle here to shoot, so we're gonna take it around. Gonna look down on our camera. Gonna side flip, but we're still gonna stay relevant here. So he's on the wall, so he has height over us. Gonna backflip as he tries to take it to us. Sorry, oh my god, he's almost just peeked. He's gonna jump once to tap it down. Gonna stay behind it. Now he's on this side of the field, so I'm gonna go on this side. And if he starts flipping too much, I'm gonna keep doing that. Oh, yeah, kind of sends himself flying a little bit there. Obviously, he's trying to get possession and he's trying to challenge me. And yeah, doesn't make it a little bit more difficult. Oh. Okay. Yeah, he has got the speed flip down. So there's not much value of us touching the ball here. I'm going to put pressure on him because he's taking it back. So nice little bump. I'm going to wind up like I'm going to go for a shot. I'm just going to drive into the ball. Unlucky. Alright, we're going to drive into it. We're going to flip like that. I'm not really sure how to do a slow kickoff anymore. It's like ingrained into me that I need to speed flip. So we're going to jump here because they're spilling out midfield. I'm going to jump again just because I don't want him to touch the ball there. Now we're going to come behind him and be a bit sneaky. Try and catch him, sorry. So we jump and we hold our flip just in case the ball does go over us. We can, use our flip. I'm going to jump onto the wall to scare him a little bit. I'm going to play this a little bit faster and I'm going to go for a flick. It's a nice delayed flick from him. I'm going to jump twice. Try and catch it. And we see he's right there. He's going to hit the ball, so we're not going to hit it into him. This is a bit flat, so I'm going to try again. He comes in. Remember to hold power slide when you're recovering. I'm going to wait here because the ball's right here. He's coming in. It's a good fake from him. Did he get a bit too close? Maybe. Yeah, so like I said in one of the GC episodes, you have a ton of options when it comes to 1v1 about if you want to touch the ball, if you don't want to touch the ball, if you want to go for a demo on him. I was going to say go for a touch on him, but that sounds a bit weird. Just going to try and get that out of his corner because his corner is a safe space. We're going to fake that. Oh, he doesn't fall for it because, he's too good to fall for it. Oh, I'm going to take this back. I don't want to do too many rat strats on my, subscribers, so we're gonna. I'm just saying that if you wanted to, you could buy time, but I'm not going to play like that against these guys. I'm going to try and hook shot. Now, if you want to learn this, I really recommend you visit a channel called Air Charged and you type in hook shot, you know, into his little search thing, and he has a great video on how to set it up and like how to link it with other stuff. Very, very hard and very good move to like use against or basically anyone in ranked. I've used this in my SSL games. Hook shots are just so good. Now we're going to peel away as soon as he comes in. Going to jump and flip towards our boost. Going to stay behind the ball. Going to fake like we're going out and going on to the outside this time. Since we are always going infield, this time I'm going to cut it to the outside. Just going to do a front flip kickoff here. Front flip again. Going to get some pads. This pad, this pad, this pad. I'm going to go drive straight up like that. It's going to make it awkward for him if he sits under this. So that allows us to claim the ball now. So let's say we can't carry the ball. We're going to take it inside. And let's say you have a bad recovery. It's fine. Look for the circle. Try and catch it. Now it's in this corner, so it might be a bit risky if we 50 it. Going to play it back into the midfield because it's dangerous when it's in front of his net like this. Tried to get the... So sometimes you don't actually have to go for the goal. Especially if you can just go for the outplay. GG. So we're doing a best of 3 with any subscriber who really wants a 1v1. I'll be doing like maybe 1 a week. Maybe. If people want to 1v1 me, that is. Thanks. Thank you so much. The compliments. You gotta flatter me, really. Alright. Potentially the final game if he doesn't beat me, that is. So it's gonna front flip because he goes to get boost. We're gonna boost and get hit this boost. This boost, just because he potentially can score that. Now, I'm not saying we can score this, I'm just saying try to get it on target at least. Oh, he's messed up, so it's going to go in. Going to try a front flip kickoff again. Remember to always hold power slide on your recovery. He's going to come into the corner because it's nice and safe. That's probably the worst case scenario, and it still ended okay for us. Alright, going to close down the space because we want to start defending almost in his half. That's something a lot of people don't talk about in 1v1 is you don't want to start defending like in your own half. If you can get close to him and start like shutting him down in his own half, there's more risk for him. So we see him turn for the boost, so we're going to launch a shot on target. Doesn't need to be bar in. In fact, I just almost missed basically. I'm actually just going to do a drive and I'm going to peel off to the side. It's potentially a kickoff strategy. So we might bait him in and go for a long shot maybe. So we see him turn again to the side. So this player might have a bad habit of when he comes in, he fakes and goes wide like that. Don't be afraid to have more direct movements. If you really want to look at a good player like that, look at Monkey Moon. Like he would just stop here and he'll defend like this, jump and turn, and it really claims the ball. So I said with no flicks, but I was just trying to show you what you could potentially do. Going to try and stop this from going midfield because we haven't got boost yet, but now we've got boost, so I'm just going to get this off of my car. So he puts it towards midfield and behind me, so which is good. I'm going to try and play this to the side, and then we're going to come back midfield. I'm just going to do a delayed flip because the worst that's going to happen because we can take it back. Going to drive into the ball. Let's say it doesn't go well, we mess up our control. We're going to look at him and we're going to try and play it around him. We don't care about that boost. It's floating in midfield. It could be scary because we lost vision of him. Going to try and get this boost. Now, if you ever feel under pressure of being demoed or something, you can always just like try to be as awkward as you can and be unpredictable as you can. So we're going to take it infield and we're going to go for a big shot. Now we see he's high like this, so we're going to take him down. Going to jab it once. Turn our car to the side. Try and get a 50. Try and hit it towards the midfield instead of towards the corner to make him do something instead of us do something. So we're looking at him. Potentially we can't score that because he's right there. If this was in a higher rank, I probably would try to punish that a bit more, but if we're 4-0 up, we don't have to take the risks. Oh, I just accidentally double jumped because I made a mistake. I'm going to try to recover it. Now we look at the circle on the ground and we try to flip. I'm going to try and turn into it. I'm going to try and tap this towards midfield just because I know he's probably on low boost here. Let's see what he wants to do. So he's got one pad. I'm going to try and flick. Yeah. So we're really just killing him here with the times. Like he's spending a lot of time in his own half with low boost. And that's mainly because he gives up the midfield very easily. Like he's not putting me under pressure right now. If he was to drive up to me pretty fast, it would scare me a little bit. But he's giving me a lot of room and a lot of time. I'm going to drop that in front of the net and we go for a shot like that. Players will always react, especially when the ball is presented to them right in front of them. I actually lost a 1v1 series to that move right there, where someone just basically passed it to me in my goal, and because I was so locked in and I was so like worried, I just passed it straight back to him and he scored. So it's a really good move. We're going to come on the inside. I'm going to jump because it's in the midfield. Going to try and land. Look at the circle on the ground. He matches that well. So he's got possession right now, but it's in our corner, so we could potentially challenge it. He takes it midfield. It's a good job. Lands on it. Now we can potentially move in on it. Bit awkward right now. Ball kind of died, so we're just trying to get rid of it. So we can come in and dive on this just because it's in our corner and there was no angle for him to score. And when we jumped on the wall, just try to double jump straight off of it so we can get some so like this is the demo prevention I was talking about with just jumping and flipping away. Gonna try and get this ball rolling. Another front flip. Oh my god, I was itching my face, I'm sorry. I didn't think that was not in. Just gonna try and move this around. Force him to make them saves. And we don't actually have to shoot this. Just gonna fake it. And then I'm gonna get his boost like over here. And we're gonna try and pinch that up. Because when the ball goes up and you've got no boost, what do you want to do? You're gonna give it away. And then we claim this ball as our own. And if we don't, then we can 50 it. And if we 50 it, we're going to win because we have the most boost and the better positioning. That was a kind of a weird... let's see if we can keep this up. Oh, as soon as I say that. GG's, bro. And yeah, thanks for watching, and if you want to be maybe in the next episode, just leave a comment. Thanks. Peace.